What's going on, guys? SRT Whips and Flips back with another video. Today I am selling my 2015 Jeep Cherokee. I did get this car from Copart, but before this vehicle leaves, I am going to apply this to the windows and windshield. So it's Rain-X's 2-in-1 glass cleaner plus rain protection or repellent. So I use this on every car that goes out. It's just an added protection for the customer. It gives them more clarity whenever it is raining. It's just one more thing that I like to do for my customers. So let's go ahead and get this put on, guys. Okay, so you just spray it on like glass cleaner. You let it sit till it gets foggy and then wipe it off. So we'll do all the windows. I did just get this car washed. So this is what it looks like. Okay, guys, so while that is getting foggy, I just wanted to go over a couple things. Today I am going to be showing you guys the proper paperwork that you fill out whenever we are selling a vehicle. So if you do own a car dealership of any kind, you do have to do either a hard copy of the paperwork or an electronic copy of the paperwork. This is basically a contract that locks the customer into a vehicle, regardless if it's a cash sale or if it's a in-house financing sale. Okay, so let's grab these paper towels. That looks like it's working over there, so let's go over there and wipe it. Yeah, see, this makes a huge difference. Okay, so basically that's how it's going to look. I'm going to do all the windows and then we'll get started on the video. Okay, guys, so I did just clean the windows and I did put a protection on them. That is the reason why I do that. So I do that for my customers to, just make the car so it's safe in the rain. I mean, the car obviously has windshield wipers, it has safety features, it has everything. But that is just an extra step that I like to do just to make my customers happy. So now we are going to get some gas in this vehicle, and then the customer just signed the paperwork on it, and then I'm going to be sending this vehicle out, and then I have a Hyundai Genesis I will be selling. So I am about to send this customer out on their way. I did just get gas in this vehicle. This vehicle is a 2015 Jeep Cherokee, has 130,000 miles. It is rebuilt title. So I did get this car from Copart. I did the required repairs to it, and then the vehicle did go through an inspection process to make sure that the vehicle is safe, make sure everything was done correctly, and to make sure that I did buy the parts, which I did. So this car, if you saw my previous video, it did have front end damage. So this hood was replaced, this bumper was replaced, this light was replaced, and this light was replaced. So that was the extent of the damage. I always do inform customers about rebuilt titles. I show them the previous damage as well as the receipts to everything that we did get and replace on a vehicle. So this vehicle was no different. The customer did know that. I do have about $5,200 into this 2015 Jeep Cherokee. I did sell this vehicle today for $7,600 out the door. So that's with tax, title, 45-day tag, dock fees, stuff like that. And he was happy with it. The customer ended up putting a $500 deposit down for me to hold it yesterday. He came today, put another $5,000 down, and then he is going to be paying the rest off next week. So he was a good customer. He liked the car. It's going to be a perfect winter car. It is 4-wheel drive. It does have a nice screen. The inside is nice. This car had no airbags deployed, so we never replaced an airbag, and the steering wheel or the dash. Seat belts all work. This vehicle's all ready to go, guys. So I just wanted to show it to you guys before it left. This one was a nice one. These Jeep Cherokees sell great. My sisters both have one. So my youngest sister has one, and then my middle sister has one, and they both love theirs. So I like to get these. They always sell well. Let's move on to the Hyundai Genesis, because I do have a customer here who placed a deposit from last week who is going to be purchasing that vehicle, and I have to get it cleaned up before they get the vehicle. Those are all of my vehicles. This is a 2013 Hyundai Genesis. The customer, like I said, placed a deposit last week to hold the vehicle, and they are picking it up today. So I am going to take this down to the car wash, wash it, clean the inside, wipe it down. You know, simple stuff. Okay, so let's see how this vehicle shifts. Shifted. We don't have a lot of gas in this vehicle, but the vehicle runs and drives fine. Like I said, this was a rebuilt title. The only thing that got replaced on it was the radiator or the condenser. I'm not exactly sure. It was very, very minor. The front bumper wasn't even replaced. It just got damaged. It just got basically like a scratch on it, and they totaled the vehicle out. I reused the same bumper, just put it on, and the car passed inspection, no problem. And you know, that's pretty much the history of the vehicle. I did show the customer, like the other vehicle, it was rebuilt salvage. Okay guys, so I did show the customer the pictures of the vehicle prior, because this vehicle does carry a rebuilt title as well. This one, again, airbags didn't deploy, nothing involving airbags. It was a very minor accident. You know, showed her the previous damage before we fixed it, showed her the receipts to everything that we put into it. Nothing involving airbags. It was a very minor accident. You know, showed her the previous damage before we fixed it, showed her the receipts to everything that we put into it, so she has an idea of what the history was of the vehicle if she ever goes to resell it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you guys are ever selling a rebuilt title, always keep the pictures of what it looked like previously. It makes it way easier to sell, and it also gives the new buyer a better understanding of what the accident was, as well as what you repaired. So they know if the things that you did repair was shoddy work, because, you know, you'll have receipts for it like I do. But like I said, my cars speak for themselves. Let's go ahead and get this car clean. So I always degrease a car with wheel cleaner before I even put soap on it. This just takes off any of the contaminants on the paint. Okay guys, this is how the Genesis turned out. It does have something funky going on with the hood right here. I think maybe it's the hood hinge or something. That's how the inside turned out. Big shout out to Rain-X once again. I'm going to apply this to my customers' windows all around, and then this vehicle will be all ready for sale. Whew, I don't think this vehicle requires 93. No, it definitely doesn't. Usually they'll have a sticker right here if it requires 93. We're going to go ahead and fill this up. Okay guys, so I did just want to go over a couple things. I did end up selling this Hyundai Genesis for $3,100 plus tax, title, 45-day tag. So it was roughly about $3,600 out the door. I didn't really make a whole lot on this vehicle. I made roughly about $400, but this vehicle did sit on my car lot for going on 3 months, I want to say. So you know, when cars are just sitting like that, I pretty much just sell them for what I have into them, make maybe a couple $100 for, you know, to pay employees and stuff like that, pay the detailer, just little things. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know this vehicle did sell for about $3,600 out the door. I'll show you how much